As you guys can see here in my Twitter notification section, just in the past 5 minutes of setting up this video, I've received 111 new notifications on Twitter. And in fact, all throughout the night since last night, I have been inundated with a bunch of butthurt Black Lives Matter supporters. Just an endless wall of tweets. I mean, I can just go here through this for hours, just scrolling through. This here is just within 22 minutes. Blah, just going. And which one of my tweets stirred up the hornet's nest of the racist Black Lives Matter cult? Well, this tweet. Or rather, my retweet of this tweet. This is a tweet by Quaterius Manuel. He's a 16-year-old Black Trump supporter. He wrote in regards to the Alton Sterling death at the hands of two cops recently. Quaterius wrote, "If you choose to live a thug life, then you're prone to the consequences that may present itself. Things always catch up with you." Now, it's my response to his tweet that made me the target of Black Lives Matter trolls. I said, in response to Quaterius's tweet, I said, "Quaterius is a brave kid, and only black men like him can lead his people into a better future." And let me tell you, this tweet sent these Black Lives Matter racists through the roof with furious anger. But one of the most interesting responses that I received from Black Lives Matter supporters over and over again when I sent this tweet out saying that Quay is a brave kid, I received numerous tweets from black people who are sympathizers with Black Lives Matter saying the most insane shit. Here's what one person says. She goes, "Quay isn't even a man. He's like 15. We don't even claim him as a black person." Here's another tweet. "You whites can have Quay. We don't claim him." Whoa, what is that? That's strange. Here's another one. "He ain't leading us nowhere. He's y'all's people, not ours." Here's another one. "His people, we don't claim him." And I probably received 15 to 20 tweets like this from Black Lives Matter sympathizers, literally using words like claim and own to describe another black person. This, my friends, is what you call the crabs in a bucket phenomenon. It's like the book Please Stop Helping Us, How Liberals Make It Harder for Blacks to Succeed by author Jason L. Riley. He writes, quote, "The political left, which has long embraced identity politics, encourages racial and ethnic loyalty. It is manifest in liberal support for multiculturalism, hate crime laws, racially gerrymandered voting, and other policies. Stick together, black people." Yes, this is the kind of tribalistic collectivism, crabs in a bucket mentality that is holding back the black community. Please Stop Helping Us is a fantastic book. I read it about 2 years ago. It's a classic. It's also available on audiobook, and you can get that book for free when you sign up for Audible. Again, I'll put the link to the book below. You get your first book for free when you sign up for Audible. The book is also available in paperback. Again, the link is in the description below. That if you want to find a source of Black America's problems and the shortcomings that they are facing, and you want to find out what's causing it, my personal opinion is that it's tribalistic collectivism. Collectivism kills the individual. Because to me, collectivism is counter-reality. Individualism is a fact of life. We are individuated bodies, individuated beings. Okay, when I breathe in, the guy standing next to me doesn't get oxygenated, only I do. When I eat food, only I get nutrients, not the person standing next to me. Okay, my consciousness is only aware of my own subjective individuated experience. We are individuated, not collectivized. That's why I believe collectivism, which often manifests in a crabs in the bucket behavioral and mental traits, is literally destructive to life because it's counter reality. Collectivism is counter reality.
I thought that was disgusting. The microphone, they just took the whole place over. That will never happen with me. I don't know if I'll do the fighting myself or if other people will, but that was a disgrace.
So it's funny. It's funny that these Black Lives Matter supporters who claim that they hate, racism, slavery is so evil, but they use possessive terms like my people, our people, we don't claim him, he's not ours. These are all possessive terms. My, ours, possessive, like owning. What do you mean, like owning slaves? This is the kind of tribalism that can destroy a people, and it's infectious in the Black Lives Matter movement. And as I said on Twitter, I've seen just a snippet of what Quay, the 16-year-old black Trump supporter, faces every day. The vicious tribalism easily explains black shortings in America. Easily. So, I mean, this is madness. Okay, this is just madness, the kind of tribalism. The kind of maniac tribalism. And, I tried to ask myself, well, what causes this tribalism? What causes such passionate, you're mine, we're together, all black people together, fuck those people? What causes that tribalism? Because I don't believe that the average white person is this tribalistic. Look at what white America, the Constitution, the Founding Fathers, what were the values put forward? Declaration of Independence, individual rights. I don't believe that the average white person is a tribalistic collectivist. They're actually more individualist. And individualism is what unlocks the potential of human beings. So, I try to understand what's going on with Black Lives Matter supporters. What's the cause? And sometimes I feel like collectivism is what's holding them back. And the thing is that if they see white success, if they see white superiority in culture, in government, what they like to call white supremacy, instead of thinking, oh, I could achieve that too, they think I have to collectively organize with my own people, tribalistically, in order to catch up to the white man. And I think sometimes they think that white people are behaving tribalistically, but on average, I don't think white people are anywhere near as tribalistic as the tribalism displayed right here on your screen. Claim. We don't claim him. He's ours, not yours. He's your. I mean, what? This is insane tribalism. And this destroys people. Because collectivism is counter-reality. So, you want to catch up to white people? You want to be better than white people? You don't do it by acting like a collectivist. You do it by adopting individualism. So I tried to ask myself, what causes this insane amount of tribalism among these Black Lives Matter supporters? And one theory I came up with was, well, black supremacists say that blacks are the original / divine people. That would explain this tribalism. Okay? Now, believe it or not, there is such a thing as black supremacy. All right, they exist. And I believe every now and again it leaks over into the mainstream. And they believe that they're the original divine people. And if you don't believe me, well, here's one black person admitting it. Right here. This person goes, in response to my tweet about black supremacists saying that they're the original divine people, this black person goes, but we are the original / divine people. Okay, whatever. I don't know, and I don't care if you're the original / divine people. But my point is, maybe that helps explain the tribalism. When you believe that you're somehow by default, black is superior, black is original, black is divine, by default that makes you cling to blackness, tribalistically. And by the way, that by default makes you dislike white people, because obviously white people are not the original / divine people, so that must bother you by default to see white people, especially to see white people in what they like to call white supremacy. It must be an offense. How is it possible that the original / divine people are underneath white supremacy? You see, it makes you wonder. I don't know, I'm speculating. So, this black dude, he goes, please enlighten me on where it says we feel as if we are the original / divine people. Well, I'm not talking about all black people. I'm talking about black supremacists, and I linked them to that one person who admitted it. Another tweet that infuriated the Black Lives Matter hate cult was this one. I tweeted, the meltdown over Alton Sterling is mostly just more weaponized victimhood designed to attack white people. Yes, that's how crazy things are. But of course, let me elaborate. The meaning of this tweet, as I had to elaborate for people, is meaning selective outrage. 4 blacks killed by other blacks last weekend, but Black Lives Matter is only angry about 1 black killed by whites. And that's the point of this tweet. I'm not saying that the death of Alton Sterling is an attack on white people. I'm saying that Black Lives Matter, the movement, their twisted agenda is about hating and bashing white people. Not that Alton Sterling getting killed by cops is an attack on white people. It's how the Black Lives Matter movement twists and distorts it to fit their agenda. But a lot of people didn't understand that. So the Black Lives Matter maniac racists started attacking me all night. It was pretty damn fun, to be quite honest. But, so, and then, you've got, I received a lot of tweets. Other people received tweets from these racist black people saying, oh yeah, but white people are going to be extinct in 20 years. Y'all are going to be the minority. You're all going extinct. And I'm like, ironic, isn't it? They say that these Black Lives Matter people, they say that they're powerless victims under white supremacy, yet laugh about whites going extinct soon. So which is it? Are white people going to be extinct in 10 years? 15, 20 years? Or are you freaking the victims? I mean, make up your mind. Is it white supremacy or is it white extinction? Make up your mind. That's why I don't take these people seriously. That's why I think that these Black Lives Matter people are just bullies. Because on one level they say white people going extinct, and then they turn around and say, oh, but white supremacy is so bad. No, that sounds like you're just coming up with an excuse to attack white people into extinction. If we take your logic that white people will be a minority in 15, 20 years, I don't even know if that's fucking true, to be honest. Of course, here we have Chris Rock before he sold out to black tribalism. When he was at the Oscars so white, sympathizing with black tribalism. Chris Rock used to be probably what some would call a coon. Chris Rock was a man who didn't make excuses for reckless, stupid behavior. He had a funny skit, How to Not Get Shot by Cops. I won't play that now. And I guess my last tweet. Black Lives Matter's selective outrage proves they hate white people much more than they love black lives. That's right. Because if they really cared about black lives, they would have cared about the 4 dead black people over the July 4th weekend in Chicago who were killed by other black people. But they only go batshit crazy when a black person is killed at the hands of a white person. These are maniac racists with an anti-white agenda. I never thought I'd have to use anti-white, but the evidence is there for the term. So thank you guys for watching. Wow, that was a long video. As always, Donald Trump t-shirts, finally someone with testicles. The shirt looks great on me, and my friends, it'll look fucking super sexy on you. A great conversation starter. Don't be afraid to show who you support, because you cannot back down. If you back down, they will trample over you. Wear your heart on your sleeve. Wear your heart on your shirt. Don't hide. Link to the shirt in the description below. Thank you guys for watching.
Fight back against YouTube censorship by supporting me on Patreon. You'll also get access to exclusive, never-before-seen videos and other perks like monthly Google Hangouts with me, free books and t-shirts, and more.